Hi guys, welcome to Epic Living with Stephanie. Today we're going to do a little bit of a complicated recipe. We're going to do red peppers that are stuffed with a quinoa type, I guess, salad you could say, with lots of vegetables, lots of superfood power, and a lot of protein. So I'm taking this off the Eat Clean cookbook by Tosca Reno, so you can always reference that if you're unsure. But I'm kind of putting my own little twist on it. I'm adding avocado dressing, so just keep up with me and you'll be fine. Okay, so to begin, we have a couple things that have to be already prepared before you watch the video from now forward. So I need you to prepare 2 cups of cooked quinoa. So you see it in my pot here already prepared. So go make that, 2 cups. We've got 2 chicken breasts that have already been fried in coconut oil. So about a tablespoon and a half, I say, of coconut oil or less. Cook your chicken breast, make it nice and tender, put the cover on for about 9 minutes per side. Then in terms of our veggies, we've got 1 can of black beans that have been rinsed. We've got about a half a cup of white onion. We've got about a tablespoon of garlic. And then I've got any veggies that I have in the house pretty much. So you can kind of be creative, but I've got carrots, zucchini, diced cherry tomatoes, and some green pepper. And then of course I've already done my, my peppers that I'm going to be stuffing. So I've got 2 red peppers and I got 2 yellow. I just cut off the top, de-seeded it, rinsed it out, and prepared it. So as you see here, I've got my boiling water, so make sure you've got about 3 cups of water boiling in a pot before you come back. So if you haven't done all that stuff, go back, pause the video. When you're ready, come back to me and we'll get going. Okay, so while these are boiling for 3 to 4 minutes, I'm gonna get started on the vegetables. So you're gonna make sure you have a pan, a frying pan. You're gonna put it about medium heat. And then we're gonna get started. Okay, so we got a frying pan on the stove at medium heat, and we're gonna get the vegetables sauteing in the frying pan. So first thing, we're gonna grab our coconut oil, and we're gonna put about a teaspoon inside the pan, melt that. And then we've got all of our vegetables cut up and ready to go. Just gonna turn this down a bit. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna add our garlic first. Get that nice and sizzly. We've got remnants of the tomatoes and the zucchini in there, but that's okay. Once we've added the garlic, then we're gonna add the onion. And we just wanna soften this all because we don't want it to be too long in the oven. We're only gonna cook this for about 15-20 minutes in the oven. We don't want it to take too long. So this process helps. So we're gonna saute that. Wait about 2-3 minutes. You're gonna add your vegetables. I'll do that now. So like I said earlier, we have carrots, cherry tomatoes, zucchini, what else? Green pepper. But you can add whatever you want. If you want to do like a broccoli even, or you want to do parsnips if you want to get fancy. This is your meal, so do what you wish. So we're just gonna get this. Look at the beautiful color. It's really good. We know it's healthy when it's bright. Okay, so we're gonna wait about 10 minutes until that kind of boils down just a bit and they get nice and soft. And in the meantime, I think our peppers are nice and soft. Let's just kind of test them out here. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna turn the heat off. And I'm going to put them on a greased baking sheet. So we're gonna use our favorite oil again. We're gonna use the coconut oil. Okay, so we're gonna grease the pan. Here, I just have an old, this is a reusable aluminum pan. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that coconut oil and just grease, not too much. I don't wanna obviously put too much fats. Even though it's a healthy fat, it's still fat. We've gotta watch it. So grease the bottom of that just so it doesn't burn. Perfect, then we're gonna grab our peppers that have been boiling in the pot. So I'm gonna grab just some utensils to be able to do this safely. So you just wanna make sure that when you're cutting your peppers, that they can actually stand on their own. So see how they stand on their own in the pot or in the pan? You wanna make sure that they can do that. Because they're gonna be sitting like that, filled with quinoa and beautiful veggies and some chicken. So put those in there. And meanwhile, as you can hear, we got the vegetables sauteing, softening up. If you have tongs, this is probably, tongs are way better to use in the pan. Getting the peppers out, obviously, you don't want to burn yourself. So in the meantime, this has been about 3 or 4 minutes sauteing. Now we want to add our beans. So those black beans I told you to rinse and prepare, we're going to add those. Just because these are already soft, we don't want to make them too soft. So that's why we add them last. So you put those together. And this is gorgeous. You can see the color is just, and it smells delicious too. This is almost done. So, like I said earlier with the Eat Clean cookbook, I kind of did my own twist and I did like an avocado dressing that I'm gonna put on top. And so this is the avocado dressing here. So what it is just one ripe avocado. I've mashed it up and I've put about a teaspoon of garlic. So you can add any flavors you want. If you want to put a spice, you want to put sea salt or pepper, maybe cumin, or cayenne if you want to make it a little bit hotter, you can do that. But that's already prepared. You don't have, it's optional, you don't have to do it, but at least you know how to if you do want to. So this is basically done. Okay, we're gonna grab the quinoa that we've already prepared. Just get this out of the way. And the quinoa I'm using is just an organic quinoa. I think this is from Costco. And we're gonna fill this. So I have it in my pot, so I wanna toss it first. I'm just gonna turn off my heat from my stove, take these beautiful veggies, enter it into my pot. I'm just gonna toss it all together. So it's one beautiful quinoa veggie salad type deal. Here we go. Perfect. So I'm just gonna take it and place it in my red pepper. We don't want to forget our chicken either. But I like to manually put the chicken in just so I get a lot of it. And stuff those. Looks delicious. So high protein, we've got the beans, we've got the chicken. Quinoa is actually a high protein carb. I think it's the only one, if not one of the few. So we've got a lot of great protein, not to mention the antioxidants we get from the vegetables, the fiber. It's all awesome and it tastes great. So good bonus. So if you've got a man at home or a girl at home who's working out, they'll love this. So just finish it off. It's okay if you get dirty. If it gets messy, as you can tell. That's all I ever do in every video is get messy with stuff. So it's all good. Okay, perfect. Now remember we have the coconut oil lining the pan, so if you get the quinoa everywhere, it's not a big deal, it's not gonna burn. Okay, so we've stuffed our peppers. We're just gonna remove any ingredients from the bottom of the pan. But like I said, there's coconut oil on the bottom, so it shouldn't burn. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes. So we've preheated our oven to 350, because you read the notes below this video, right? If you haven't, that's okay. So preheat to 350, pause the video, and then come back to me. But mine's preheated, so I'm gonna slowly bring my pan over to the oven without them falling, right? I'm gonna open this up and put it on the middle rack. Hopefully they're gonna stay standing up. Perfect. Doesn't look all that pretty, but it'll taste great. So close it up, and 20 minutes later, I'll show you the finished product. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. We're gonna grab our stuffed red peppers, and we're gonna dress them with the avocado sauce. Then we're gonna try them out. So here we go. They look awesome. Careful, it's really hot. Good. Okay, so we're gonna grab our avocado dressing, if you guys chose to do it. It's basically like a guacamole. We're just gonna put a dollop on the top of each one before we serve it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Just get rid of extra avocado sauce. I'm gonna try it out. It's quite hot. That's delicious. It's really good. And it's even better when you start getting into the red pepper. So awesome. Thanks for joining me guys today. And I hope you can join me for more recipes and fitness and motivation. So subscribe to the channel. Just below there's a subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Happy cooking.